Welcome back guys to Itsruntym. Today we will be solving the CD question, that is the last question of recursion, that is kth permutation sequence. In this we will be given one variable n and another variable that is k. We need to find the kth permutation sequence. Let's say n is 3. What are the number of combinations? It will be n factorial, that is 6. So 6 sequence will be there. First is 1 2 3, second is 1 3 2, then 2 1 3, 2 3 1. We need to find the kth. Let's say our k is 3, then what is the answer? Answer will be this 2 1 3. This is the third sequence. Okay, so you got the question. Now how can we do this? See, one thing we know, if we start with 1, what are the number of combinations it can make? It can make with 2 and 3. If we start with 1, then there will be 2 cases, right? 2 sequences. If we start with 2, it can make with 1, it can make with 3, right? Again 2, and if we start with 3, it can make with 1, it can make with 2, again 2. Total are 6. Okay, so this window size we can find by either n minus 1 factorial or the number of factorial, that is 6 divided by n, that is 3, equal to 2. This is the size of each window if we start with a particular element. Okay, so now we got this. We need to find the third sequence. So see, first 2 sequences are covered with this window when we are starting with 1. Next 2 sequences with cover with 2, right? We need to find the third, so we know it will start with 2. So we got the first element of our window, that is 2. Okay, so now our window is this thing, and 1 and 3, 1 and 3. We need to find the first element from this window. Okay, 1 or 3. How can we find? See, in this we are having our k as 3, right? Now this is the sequences, right? There are 6 sequences. From that we need to find the third sequence. Okay, now our total number of sequences is 2, right? Either 1 3 or 3 1. Now which sequence we need to find from this window? How can we find that? Let's say k is 3. If we do the modulus, with what? With the size of window, that is 2, we will get some result. Let's say it's 1. Okay, so now we will get we need to find the first sequence, right? From this window we need to find the first sequence. So why we are doing this modulus here? So what modulus gives? It gives the remainder when we divide it with the number, right? So we are dividing with the window size. It will give the index from that window which we need to find, right? We need to find the third index. So if we divide with 2, it will give 1. That is, we need to find the first index from that window. Okay, so we will get 1 from this, and the remaining 3 will come at the last. So we got 2 1 3. This is the result. Now one thing is there, we need to use the 0 index. Okay, so we will do k minus minus. Okay, so here it will be 2 divided by, let's see in different example. So you got the intuition, right? So let's say our example is n equal to 4. Okay, and k is, let's say, 17. Okay, so now what are the total number of combinations? That is n factorial. It will be 24, right? And what is the window size? Let's say it's fact 24 divided by 4, that is 6. So if we start with 1, there will be 2 3 and 4. This is the window size of 6. If we start with 2, it will be 1 3 and 4, again 6. Same with 3, 1 2 and 4, again it will be 6. Same with 4, 1 2 and 3, it will be 6. Now we need to find the 17th combination, right? The permutation. So we will divide k by the window size, that is 6. It will give the exact window where our solution lies. Okay, so k, that is 17 divided by 6, it will be 2, right? So again we need to use the 0 index. So it will be 16 divided by 6, again it will be 2, right? So it lies in this window. Okay, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So we got our first element, that is 3. It's the first element. Now our window is this. Now that is 1. When it will start with 1, when it will start with 2, when it will start with 4. Now what is the k here? K will change. Initially it's 17. Now we need to find the number of sequence, that is the index from this window. Okay. Now what is the size of this? It's 6, right? So we will do the modulus. K modulus 6. What is the answer? It will give the remainder. Let's say 16 divided by 6. What is the answer? It will give 4, right? So it's 4, right? So now our k is 4. That means we need to find the 4th sequence within this window. Let's write it again. When we are starting with 2, when we are starting with 1, what are the other elements? 2 and 4. Number of combinations will be 2, right? When we are starting with 2, it will be 1 and 4, again 2. And when we are starting with 3, not 3 is already computed. So 4, 1 and 2. Again 2 combinations. So total are 6 combinations here. Okay. So now 2 is the size of each window and we are having k equal to 4. That means we need to find the 4th sequence, in which window it will come. So our next element will be this window. Okay. So 3, then 4 will come. Okay, this 4 will come as we get second index. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. Okay. So now again we got the 4. Again our window is 1 and 2, right? We need to update our k. How we will update? We will do the modulus, right? Modulus of this window size. K was 4, modulus 2 is 0. Okay. So 0. Now k is 0. We need to find the 0th sequence from this window. Window is, when we start with 1, it will be 2. When we start with 2, it will be 1. And sizes 1 and 1 only. Okay. So we got the 0 sequence, that is this one. We got 1 here. We got 1. The remaining is 2. We got 2 here. So this is our answer, that is k is 17. So this is the 17th sequence, permutation sequence. Okay. So this is the intuition. How we will code it? See, we are doing some kind of recursion or while loop, right? We are reducing the window. Like this is the first window, right? When we are having the initial size, window size as 6, then we got our window. Then we are reducing the k and window size become 2, right? So again we are searching the window and we got this 4. Again we are doing, so we are doing some kind of recursive work. Okay. We can do either with while loop or with the recursive function. How? Let's write the code. Let's say we are having some function, that is get permutation. Okay. And this we will be having our variable, that is int n, int k. Okay. Now in this we will be storing the values, right? How you will get this 4? How you will get this 3? You need to store somewhere, right? So we will storing the index, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, not 0. We will start with 1. So we will make some list of type integer. And this we will, let's say name is list equal to new array list. Again we will be starting from 1. Let's say int fact equal to 1. Now we will calculate the factorial, right? For if n equal to 4, the factorial will be 24. So we will calculate this using for loop. Int I equal to 1, I less than equal to n, and I plus plus fact multiply equal to I, and list dot add I. In this we will store the index. Okay, as we need index only, like we are getting 4, 3, 2, 1, right? So we will simply iterate this list and remove that element and add it to our string, right? So थोड़ा zoom out कर देते हैं. Now we need to have our window size, right? So window size, let's update this fact only. It will be divided by n, right? And we need to use the 0 index, right? So k minus minus. Now we will be having our string builder in which we will be storing our result. String builder sb, let's say, equal to new string builder. Okay, now after this, either we can use the recursive function or while loop. Let me show you while loop. After that, I will show you how to do with recursive function also. While true. Okay, so in this, what we will do, we will append this element. Okay, let me write the code first. Append list dot get k divided by fact, right? We are doing the same thing. See how we are getting this 4, we are dividing it by the window size, right? K divided by 2. So we got that window and we will append it in our string builder, that is the result, and we will remove this element. Now it's already added in the result, so we don't need it. List dot remove k by fact. Okay, so we removed this element. Now we will check if our list is empty, we will simply break from this while loop. If our this list dot size equal to 0, then we will simply break from this while loop. Otherwise we will update our k. How we are updating this k? We are doing the modulus, right? Modulus with the size, in this case it's fact. Okay, so k modulus equal to fact, and we are also updating our fact. How? Fact divided by equal to the size of the current window, right? So we remove this element. Now we the size of this list will be our size of the window. So list dot size. Okay, so that's it. This while loop will run till our list is having some element. If it's empty, it will break, and we are having result in our SB, that is string builder. So in this case, it will get 3 first, then 4, then 1, and then 2. Then list is empty, then it will break from the while loop, and we got the result. We will return this SB. Okay, so this is the code. Okay, so this is the code. Now if you want to do it recursively, how can you do it? After till this point it will be same only. After this, what will you do? Let's make a function. Let's say find kth permutation. Okay, in this we will be having the list, this list. Okay, and what else? Int k will be there, and int fact will be there. Okay, now the base condition. What is the base condition? In recursive, you should have a base condition, right? If the number of element in the list is 1, then we will simply add it in the result and return it. Okay, if list dot size equal to 1, we will simply return it. Return string. As a string, we will return dot value of what? There is only one element, so we will simply list dot get 0. Okay, so we will return it if the size is 1. Otherwise we will find the index, right? Int index. What is the index? It will be k divided by fact, right? We are dividing here also, we are dividing this thing, right? And we will remove this element from the list. Int, let's say selected, equal to list dot remove index, and this. Now we got the selected. Now we will add it in our result. Before that we will update our k and the fact. Same this step, k fact and fact equal to list dot size. Okay, so let me move this for you. Okay, so now we need to add this in our result. So we will simply do what? We will return, it's a recursive function, so selected plus it will convert into the string. We will call this function again, but with the new values. Okay, kth permutation and list will be there, k will be there, new k and fact will be there. Okay, so that's it. Both are similar, just here we are using the recursive function and here we are using the while loop. Okay, so have a look. Now the time complexity will be, see, this will take of n, here also it will take this for loop will be there in recursive function 2. Now we are using the while loop, and within while loop we are appending and we are removing the element. This will take of n as we are traversing the elements up to n, right? And we are removing the elements also, so it will also take of n. Total will be of n square, right? Here also it will be same. We are calling this function. In this we will be removing the function, the element. This will take o n and this recursive function will take o n, right? So here also it will be o n square. The space complexity, here we are using the list, right? It will take of n. Here also we are using the list, but additionally there will be a recursive stack, so of 2n will be there. So that's it. Let's see the code. This is the code, same, right? So that's it guys. Thank you and be consistent.